and welcome to the Cabinet of Doll Curios. Here you will find creations of horror, beauty and the perfectly imperfect. Enjoy! To get the head off the monster High Doll, I place it in boiling water just for about 30 seconds or so, and then you can easily pull the hair out of the head as the glue's gone a little bit gooey. Next I remove the factory paint with pure acetone. I spray the face with Mr. Super Clear and then I get in there with the painting. It normally takes about 2, 3, 4 layers depending on the effect that you would like. Doing a bit of surgery here. I need the feet to be flat, not pointed. After super gluing the feet in position, I spray with Mr. Super Clear and then go in with a couple of coats of, well, I'll say 4 coats of white acrylic paint. The paint I use is Folk Art. When the paint is completely dry, I then go in with Panpastels to do some blushing. Yes, I realise I should have done this before I painted it, but I kind of developed this idea as I went along, so that's kind of how it happened. So here I am, just delicately and professionally and safely, might I add, removing the jaw of the monster High Doll, as I want it to resemble more of a ventriloquist doll. And as I don't want the inside of the mouth to be just black, I thought I'd do a little bit more detail with the tongue and teeth. I'm going in with a blade here just to remove some of the paint, as I want the doll to appear old, worn, been through the mill. And here the idea is I wanted it to appear as though something has been placed inside of the doll. I don't know, what could that be? A human heart maybe? I'm using Derwent Inktense watercolour pencils to go in with the details on the face. And as mentioned, I really wanted the doll to look aged and worn, so I'm going in with some pencils and giving the paint some crackle effect. I spend most of my time on the monster high dolls trying to make them look more human, but here ironically I wanted the doll to look like an actual doll, so I'm just doing joints here on the knees and elbows and hands. Just making some undergarment shorts here, although you can't really see them on the doll, I just like to know that they're there anyway. I don't have a pattern, this is something I've made up myself, hence why I ended up not using some of these bits here. Now I'm not making a potato, it's actually going to be a human heart. Next is to make the teddy bear. Here I'm just giving it a rough size up against the doll. Both the heart and the teddy are made out of super sculpey clay, which you bake in the oven for about 15 minutes. Do follow their instructions as it depends on what you're making, size, thickness, etc. This is the second head attempt. I didn't like the first one, so I ripped it off and did it again. I'm gouging out the middle of the teddy bear to give the idea that the doll, which I will call Anna, is actually going to stuff a human heart into the teddy bear to make it come alive, just like she has been. I've used 5mm glass cabochons here for the eyes, and the eyes are actually printed off my home computer that I did myself, and then glued onto the back of the cabochons and then inserted into the teddy bear. Look away if you're a bit squeamish now. You might just want to skip to 14 minutes in if you are a bit squeamish. This is the most softest, gorgeous colour wool that I've ever used, and it's going to be Anna's hair. I'm using an American walnut plinth here. I'm just adding lollipop sticks to give it an aged effect, as though floorboards have been there for a century or so. I'm using a hot glue gun to glue the hair wefts onto the doll. To get a nice clean parting, I glue the weft in the middle and then flip it over on itself, and then the same with the other side, and then when you have flipped them both over on themselves, you've got left with a lovely nice parting like this. And always the finishing touch is gloss on the eyes and the lips. You may notice the freckles and eyelashes aren't realistic. As mentioned before, I actually want the doll to really be like a doll and not actual human. And as though the eyelashes and freckles have been painted on in some sort of old wooden workshop somewhere. And because I'm a bit of a stickler for detail, I'm going actually inside the mouth with the same gloss as well. I'm going in with some Makeup Effects fake blood. You definitely may want to look away now if you're squeamish, and skip to 18 minutes in this video. Here I'm making a book called And here's the finished Anna. I hope you find her lovely and both terrifying at the same time. Enjoy.
Don't be afraid, little bear. This will bring you to life. You and many, many others.